game because he will fucking come after you. You should just sit there.
Oh, ew, Voldemort.
And be happy that I'm focused on Dan Clancy and just let me use you as the tool that you are to get the Dan Clancy. I don't give a shit about you. Just sit there and shut the fuck up. Do your fucking terrorist propaganda. Let me get my regime change underway. And if you're lucky, you'll come out of this thing without any fucking issues. Okay? That's what's going to happen if you're lucky. You keep fucking with me and I'll show you what I'm about. Okay? And what I'm about is effective action in policy and outreach and activism. Okay? Did I say activism twice? I think so. You can do a lot with a single fucking email. Okay? You can do a lot by being genuine and talking to someone on the phone. These are things that your fans are too afraid to do because they have PTSD about the idea of talking to another person and they have to have like a therapy session about it. I don't. I will call into fucking the brave Mujahideen soldiers, Dan Crenshaw's fucking line. I'll break bread with Dan Crenshaw. I will talk about his lost eye, and I will talk about the man who made fun of it. You know what's so fucked up?
What do they think happens if Dan gets replaced? If the next person comes in and just immediately bans you? Probably. I think that's what they think. This loser only came online in his 20s to sell CSGO hacks, became the owner of Tiny Chat, and got caught messaging minors. Plays not like us. I don't know anything about this fucking dude. I don't know enough about his background. I just know that he's an edgy boy, just like Destiny. These people who are, are well into their adulthood, age-wise, with children. I don't know if he has kids or not, or a wife, but, these are guys who have not let go of the halcyon days of 4chan poll. They're literally just... It's... I don't even want to talk about it any further. It's just sad. We need to get these guys some jobs or something else to worry about. Doesn't this guy seem scary enough to actually do harm? He's stalking, defaming, and actively threatening you. What's stopping you from taking legal actions? Nothing, really. He's just a fucking loser. It doesn't do anything. Like, they're making... That video speaks for itself, I think. Unless your brain is like genuinely fried from doing too much Reddit, you probably look at a guy like that and go, okay, there's something wrong with this person. Like, he is far too invested in this. But yeah, as I was talking about, it seems like the adpocalypse thing wasn't, or it hasn't happened in the way that they're claiming. I think that they just wanted to get more motion. Comparing what Pirate Software said to
systemic
Auschwitz.
To the executive leadership team. And then he blocked me. And he said that like I was name calling him or something. So actually I should be fair and read his.
This guy's on Kick, dude. It's so funny that he's on the fucking neo-Nazi pedophile platform talking about how anti-Semitic Twitch is, dude. Asmon is blaming you now. He can suck my dick if he actually is blaming me. I'm assuming that half the chat is just fucking clipping shit that he's saying out of context. But it's kind of weird because yesterday he took credit for it, and now he's like, actually, I've decided Hasan is, Hasan is the reason. They don't care about being hypocrites. They care about winning. Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
His response, if I can see it. Let's see. Here it is.
This one? What is this?
Trying to put that kind of hateful statement in a quote while referring to me is outrageous. I've blocked you as a result of this and nothing else. It's clear that you're not familiar with my content, considering this thread that you've made towards me either. Twitch needs to make action, and finally Twitch needs to take action, and finally even if it is small. I'm glad they're at least doing something, and I can never agree with the inflammatory stances you've taken here. You know what this guy, in my mind, what I've heard is like, the neighbors have complained about the killing of Jews and the smell, and the Nazi factory has put a filter on the fucking stacks. And he's like, listen,
what the fuck? Bro, they're trying to make this a beef between you and Asmund. Don't fall for it. You can always just reach out to him directly. His dad was in the chat the other day saying he doesn't want you banned. Yeah. I don't know why Asmund thinks that this is like if he thinks that this is like a solid approach, like he's wrong. And I've correctly called out that he would not appreciate the waters that he was the treacherous waters that he was engaging in. And it seemed like there was a turning point when he apologized for the inferior cultures deserve to be genocided take. There's already news articles stating he already claimed being the reason for the apocalypse. Twitch could actually sue for torturous interference. Torturous interference is a common law tort allowing to claim damages against a defendant who wrongfully interferes with the plaintiff's contractual or business relationships. I mean, I don't know. They're talking shit. Asmund isn't blaming you. People just want drama. Yeah. I think his audience probably wants Asmongold to blame me more than just like taking credit for it, because I feel like narratively that plays better overall. But it is crazy to say that there is like inconsistencies in the way that the terms of service is applied, right? When, obviously a panel of content creators from the Arabs podcast, including an Arab Jewish person, were banned for saying that Sabra hummus, designating Sabra hummus as the shittiest version of hummus, somehow being an anti-Semitic hate crime for 30 fucking days is insane. Okay? Absolutely insane. The inconsistency is right there. It's not in the other way. The inconsistency isn't right-wingers are getting a real tough time at Twitch. Real tough. This is the clip that people wanted me to watch. Asmund's audience has literally been taken over by Twitter right-wingers. Remember the DEI shit started? They were elated how Asmund is the normie voice for them. Yeah, I know. He has not fully realized his position yet. Checked him the other day, and he was honestly questioning whether his community was right-wing. That is the most insane thing. Hasan, stop giving these guys attention. Brother, while this isn't close to the adpocalypse shit, it is like a treacherous territory. I do have to speak the truth. Like, what do you mean? Nah, I should just let one of the largest content creators on the platform just straightforwardly fucking drive the narrative off of a fucking cliff. That it is I that is responsible for the apocalypse, and not like this rabid fucking community that is literally doing everything and everything they can. Have you spoken to D viewers IRL? They're beyond delusional and broken. No, I don't think I've ever encountered a Destiny viewer in the wild, with the exception of that one guy. Okay. That was like, I'm shaking. And then we found out that he was like a fucking massive racist. What is this? This is the last clip we're going to see from this fucking loser.
Okay. Hasan is appearing on Cutie Cinderella's popularity contest. Hold on. How do I get to that? Where? Link me this.
I had a friend who was a Destiny fan. It was a nightmare how much he talked about hating Hasan. Yeah, I mean, that's like most of his content. So it's weird. Like, it's weird that his audience is also that fucking invested in it.
Link me.
Asman was
Whatever
watching
the fuck
clips of
that
AOC
is.
holding
There's no
a
way.
hearing with the Trump admin official.
I mean, if
defending
Cutie
Trump's
Cinderella
diversion.
wants to fucking host Hasan, that's on her. Oh, I don't give a shit. If Cutie and her friends are all friendly with Hasan, that's their right to do. And as I mean, listen, I'm happy to add them all of their shit. If they want to support like anti-Jewish,
I'm gonna add you into the list. What are you doing, bro? Do you hear yourself? Like, brother, you gotta you gotta take a breather. You gotta step outside a little bit. Holy shit. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's like, wow, if you're hanging out with Hasan, the terrorism lover, well, it seems like you are about to be on the list. Please, man. You're, again, pushing 50. What the fuck? Oh my Lord. Yeah, you know how I always speak about how I wish a lot of people that operate like this online well, like I want them to get better. I want them to not be this invested in this fucking operation. And I feel like they'll be happier overall. I don't think we can save this man.
shit, I am happy to add that to all the shit that I'm doing with Congress. I don't give a shit. Hasan creates fucking terrorists, okay? That's a fact. He creates terrorists. He creates people that fucking hate Jews for no other reason. And if you're going to support him, I am more than happy to have your faces right next to his with whatever else. You know what's going on, okay? Ignorance is not a fucking explanation for it moving forward. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't. The terrorist vibes might not be as poggers as they were in the past. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, dude. I want to terrorize America with some fucking healthcare, baby. Yeah. Isn't that just open defamation? Dude, we live in the United States of America, okay? Wait, didn't he say you weren't his target like 2 clips ago? Yeah, of course he doesn't care about anything that he's saying, okay? He's out of his fucking mind. Yeah, why does this clown and D sound identical? Their brains are melted. That's why. What is this? Let's see.
Hasan clearly is like one of the biggest proponents of this. I would say he is the biggest proponent to a lot of the contention around the, quote, adpocalypse.
Yeah. No.
He's the main reason why this is like 90% of the examples that are being used.
Yeah. Is me being anti-Semitic and being pro-terrorism. Thank you, Asman.
Are him. Like, or maybe not 90, it might be 80, 70%. But it's like the majority of all examples on the entire platform are all Hasan. So, yeah, very clear.
That didn't ring any alarm bells for you at all? Like, not even a little bit? Like, do you think this is a genuine operation? Like, do you think I'm genuinely a anti-Semitic person? $700 upvotes, 300 comments, top of LS7 50 minutes. Of course, dude. The method is always the same. It's just funny because like half of the fucking people that are doing this are legitimately anti-Semitic. Like, actually.
Very clearly, this is the reason why it's happening. Now, you can say that it's unfair, but that's fine. That's okay. But you can't say it's not happening or that's not the reason.
Talk to Asman again. He's getting brain broken. I don't think I can change his mind.
It's unfair, but that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Of course, I think he probably knows what's going on. I mean, of course he does. And totally right. Blocking Israel and happening. Now, you can say that it's unfair, but that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. But you can't say it's not happening or that's not the reason. So blocking Israel and ADL memes? Oh, no, that's definitely bad. But I'm talking about people's actions on the website. Of course, there are other things like them blocking Israel and things like that, too. You're totally right. So, and Hasan probably has no clue what's going on. I think he probably knows what's going on. I mean, of course he does. And so people see Hasan can get away with it and they start doing it too. Maybe, right? He changed the video after the Mizkif part. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to start drama, but I think it is pretty. Knows. And this is the problem is that, like, I ran into the same problem that Ludwig is running into right now. And so, like, this is what I did about it. Because I covered drama with people that I was friends with, and then the way that I covered it didn't align with, like, what the public sentiment was. And because it didn't align with what the public sentiment was, people thought that I was being biased. So I don't think that we should spend a lot of time talking about whether Ludwig is lying or not, because it doesn't matter and none of us really know that. But what we can say is that very clearly a lot of people believe that he is. And this is a problem that I've run into many times.
It's sad that you can speak about how any viewer can come in and see you're not this and that, but then other content creators can't just give you the same respect and just make up stuff or watch out of context stuff you say. Well, it must be true. What the fuck? Make it make sense. Stop the delusion. You have never changed his mind and never could. He's bad faith, man. I don't think I can change his mind is what I'm saying. I don't think I can change his mind. Streaming looks like such a bad environment. Drama destroys friendships and community. Is really making me sad for real. I don't know why they keep saying they block users in Israel. I literally made another account on the 9th of June. I think that there was one method that was blocking new Israeli viewers from creating a new account, but it was also Palestinian viewers as well using the same ISPs. No, don't talk to him again. Not to tell you how to partake in your relationships with other streamers, but if I were you, I would never give this fuckface the time of the day. Respectful combos. Seriously, I'm so sad that it's happening to you, mate. Regardless of how you feel about it, how you feel about it yourself. I don't think it's as big as a deal as like we are making it in our little echo chamber. Is what I'm saying. I don't think that we're. Yeah, email account formation was blocked. Phone number still worked. But they always conveniently leave out Palestine was blocked too. Yeah, because the entire thing is cynical. It's a cynical way to build up a narrative. And it hasn't actually worked. Like, it hasn't really worked that much, which is why they're pissed off and they try to like tack on new shit. And they're just going to keep trying to pile it over and over again. And not only are they making stuff, not only are they, clipping shit out of context, they're just straight up lying now. You know what I mean? I showed you the examples of like the anti-Semitic meme that Dan Saltman posted saying that like Twitch is doing anti-Semitism. They put Nazi music over a clip of me and Nick